Well, welcome to another Land Rover video. Today we're going to do a little bit of stuff on that one and both that one. And by a little bit of stuff, the stuff that fits in this box. We're currently waiting, while it's windy, for a brake booster to come for this. We just did the brake master. We discovered the booster might be dodgy. KLR have been wonderful and donated the booster, and are also donating the brake booster as well. I've got a link below to KLR Auto. In any case, we need to change the foot pedals on these. Okay, we're going to change our foot pedals out. Although these ones don't look too bad, there's still a bit of messed up stuff going on here. So we have some foot pedals in here. What have we got? These are the same, and these are not. So these are made in the UK. These are made in China for some reason. Let's pop this one off, which has come off. Somebody has attempted to glue this on with silicone at some point. I'll have to scrape that off. This one is going to be more of a problem to get off, or less of a problem rather. And we can peel this one off as well. These are definitely starting to degrade quite a bit. It's a windy day. It was nice and still, and I've come out to do this and the wind has picked up. We just push gently, hopefully we won't slice my fingers up. Okay, let's open new one. There's definitely a difference between the old and the new one. And the plastic clips on here are much more prominent. So these are just worn out, I think. The question is, can we get this on here without standing on it? See if I give it a bit of a tap with something here. They're going to go on properly. Oh, it was close. Right. The wind is making this very difficult. No. I've got to work out how to do this properly. Alright, so change of plan here. This door keeps slapping me in the head and it's really pissing me off. So we're going to find out what's wrong with the latch, why the stopper's not working. Okay, now what's going on with this? This piece of wire here should interfere with that and stop it coming out, but it's passing underneath that, so there's a little roller in there. So it looks like this has dropped down. We need to loosen these up and push it up a bit. Alright, good old standard 10mm to the rescue. Now, let's see if these things come out. We don't need to pull them all the way out, we just need to loosen them. Well, a hammer I couldn't locate, but a 30-inch breaker bar we could. That is not moving anywhere. Alright, can we lower that bit down perhaps? Till that hits the roller. It sort of hits the roller now. See. Definitely need new nuts and bolts in this when I can get a chance. Alright, good news, the captive nuts are not free spinning. Alright, that should now come to there and stop. And we can push that through there. Okay, it does need some grease in there at some point though. Yeah, so I will do that, but at least the door stops long enough for me to get these on, and you can see it flapping around in the wind right now. Alright, so my conclusion about this stupid plastic thing, we can put this on until we clip it on as well as we can there, snap it on there, and it pops off again. I think plastic is just a bad idea for these, so not sure what we'll do with that. I'm going to move on to these ones. Let's move on to the rubber foot pads. These are the ones I'm more confident about. They seem to be about right. So that, I'm pretty sure we can hook over the top, work our way around, because the rubber is fairly malleable and not crumbly like the old ones. So I think you probably could use a screwdriver to do this, but fingers work pretty well. That's much better. See if we can have the same success on this one. Alright. I may have the treads the wrong way around, but I'll look at the other one in a minute. Here we go. Alright, that's those two done. And some black rubber all over my hands too. Alright, going back to the old one on this, same problem. I may end up drilling through here and putting a little screw on there or something. Alright, now in the 4-wheel drive GS model. These are both Land Rover Perentes. The other one is a 6-wheel drive ambulance. Where's my other foot pedal? There we go. Get them out of the way. Now, this plastic one is on considerably firmer than this one. It does come off, but there you go. That's been on way better on that one, so maybe something's up with the actual pedal in mind than the other one. Alright, go. Yeah, that's way better. That goes on way easier. Something up with that other pedal. This one was definitely getting a bit thin on the edge here. And same as that one. So for technique, what I'm doing with these is I'm sticking my finger in the corner here and peeling it out. Once I've got it hooked on the top, sticking my finger in the corner, peeling it out and stretching it over the corner. Seems to be a method that works fairly well. So all I've got to do is worry about that one on the 6B, but much better. Alright, so just a quick one today, but I hope it was informative. At some point very soon we're doing brake booster and probably bleeding brakes all over again. In any case, have a look in links below and you'll see some links to those ones. Anyway, have fun and I hope it's less windy in the next video.